Before moving to Canada, I honestly thought that money would come easy. You find a job, you earn money, you save your money, you spend your money, and then that's it. But I quickly realized that the real challenge is not about earning money. It's actually how you keep it, how you grow it, and how you use it wisely. Hi, I'm Kath. Welcome back to this channel. In this channel, I share my journey about a Filipino immigrant life here in Canada. Hoping you learn from this, you feel inspired, motivated, and learn from what I've experienced, what my mistakes are, and what the things that worked out with me here in Canada. And of course, I'd love you to share your experience to me as well. You can comment in the comment section down below, or follow me in this social media accounts. In this video, I will share with you the money habits that truly changed my life as Filipino immigrant here in Canada. When we come to Canada, we usually think that the hardest part is finding a job. But once you start earning, you realize you're also spending. But honestly, when you came from a world where Canadian dollar is worth more, it felt like spending in dollar doesn't feel real when you're here. I don't know if you understand what I meant. It's either it doesn't feel like it's real, or you know it's real, so you don't want to spend. I couldn't spend the money to buy the right footwear during winter because it's $200, and that's this amount of money in Philippines, and I feel so guilty. But that's the thing. Not everyone earns $60,000 per year here. This is the number of average earning income of a single person here in Canada. And most new immigrants here obviously earn less. And if you're an international student who came here, you only have 24 hours a week to work. And of course, with that knowledge, the pressure is on. You have to, if you borrowed money to come here, you have to work hard, but you also have the limitation to pay that debt, to send money back home, to help the relatives who needs your support, basically keep your bills paid. The pressure is really on. After I studied as an international student here, I work almost every day. It's hard, it's exhausting, and it's frustrating because I still feel like I was living paycheck to paycheck. I wasn't enjoying my life that much. I couldn't save, I couldn't support my family the way I wanted to. And that's when I realized something has to change. There's money habits that I have to implement in my life. That's when I really started to build the good financial habits from the ground up. And what's good is we're actually new here in Canada. We're basically starting from zero, and being able to make sure that the foundation at zero is good, that will really help us in the long term. These are 5 habits that I wanted to share with you that really works with me. I didn't say this because I've perfected this habit already. Some of this I'm still trying to really implement into my daily life, and some of this I am really struggling, but I know it has helped me. Habit number 1, know every dollar you spend. Track everything. Track what comes in, what comes out. I mean, it doesn't have to be, to a T, to a cent, but it will help you having that data to plan ahead, to know what kind of spending habits you have. This is basically a learning curve for you. I started putting it in a notes app, and then I started creating a spreadsheet, and now I have curated a spreadsheet that is already available for you as well. Link in the description box below. I've curated this spreadsheet to make sure that I can track my everyday spending and my income, and in this way I know where my money goes, and I don't feel that guilty when I spend $30 for McDonald's. This was really helpful for me kind of navigate where my money goes, because I know where things goes. because I see it, it pushed me to make real changes, practical change. And even I know too that I have to change career. I literally find out that I am not in the right career at that time of my life. And so I found another career, or I found another job that could help me pay off my bills. And then this one is next. I think this was really, it's kind of, I know this habit is important, but also it's hard to keep it up this way. And I know a lot of my friends also thought about this. This is what I kind of had start conversation with them as well. And we're all having the same conversation, and it's hard to do. But this is pay yourself first. Oh, to be specific, pay your future self first. What do you want in your life in 5-10 years? Even though it's not clear, but what is your lifestyle? And do you think that lifestyle, if you spend all your money right now for something that is not valuable, do you think that lifestyle that you want in 5 years or 10 years, you will achieve that? That was something that I always ask myself, you know, this paying your future self first, it is hard because us Filipinos or us immigrants who love to help our family, who love to help our relatives, our friends, and spend, of course, spend for leisure because we deserve it, like truly. It's hard for us to like save for the future. And we are also trying to just survive here in Canada. From the Philippines too, it's more of a survival everyday thing, right? So now that you're here in Canada and now you start from zero, this is the time when you actually really think about your future self. You're building a habit that will benefit your future self, your future family. You have to think about long term, is what I mean. Because when you are thinking forward, you will feel more safe, secure. You will feel more financially stable. And so you can freely move. You have more options then when you have that pool of money somewhere that you can use whenever you need to. So, you know, every payday, even if it's just $10, $20, $30, I set it aside. That was 2-3 years ago. And now that I feel more kind of stable and that I'm able to pay my credit card debt slowly, I'm also putting $100 every month, or sometimes 150 to 200 every month as well when I earn more, for my emergency fund. Because during slow winter moments, when our income drops, because my boyfriend's job is very seasonal, and whenever it's winter, it's always tough in our household. So for us, when we are earning a lot during summer, that's when we save up, when we pay our future self in the winter time first, before doing all these massive leisure things that we want. That's just 4 or 5 months away of saving or paying for my future self, but it actually works. What more if you're planning for 5-10 years? Habit number 3 is automate and simplify your financial transaction. Because, you know, as an immigrant, as someone who's trying to build your life here, whether that's your career, your family, or whatever your goal is here, we already have a lot of things to think about. And managing the bills payments every time, managing how much income it comes in, and sending money there, sending money there, sending money there, instead of doing all that effort, I mean, that could probably take 10 minutes of our time. However, if we don't spend 10 minutes of our time to that and use that 10 minutes of time to enjoying the life, that's amazing. Plus, you won't forget a bill because it's all automated, you know? Automatic bill payments, automatic transfer to your savings account, to your investment fund, automatic transfer to your parents' account. It's just so much helpful because you already know the pattern, the schedule of everything. Just start from where you can start And then eventually you formulate a system, you feel used to that thing that you started, you add another automation, and you'll create a whole system. And it takes time. It takes about a year for me to feel that confident to automate things. Okay, habit number 4. Spend on what matters. Maybe I'm almost done. Habit number 4. Spend on what matter most. What I meant about that is everything that you spend, you work hard for. Everything that you spent was your time. And so give value of your effort, give value to your energy and your time, so that when you spend, you feel like whatever you spend matters. This one is still a work in progress for myself. I do sometimes buy impulse takeout food. That's just me. It's a work in progress. I always ask myself, do we really need this item? Do we really need to purchase this thing? Is it just necessity, or is it just an impulse? And when I learned to spend intentionally, my mindset shift. I started asking, will this purchase makes my life easier, healthier, or happier in long term? If not, I'll let it go. Choosing intention over impulse gives me a sense of control of myself and my wallet and my bank. And that confidence with money can change everything. Number 5, keep learning and build community. Financial literacy isn't just for the rich people. Anyone who uses money, who transact on some sort, needs to learn how money works, especially for us who are immigrants here, who literally came here to Canada for a better life. And so if we're not good with our finances, if we don't know this account that works, bank accounts or whatever accounts that works for us, then how are we gonna thrive here? Right? I've tried to make it a habit to learn continuously. I watch videos, I try to read. I don't like reading, but I listen. Just, watching other people do whatever they do with their finances, learning from them, and obviously surrounding myself with people who have growth mindset. Having that open conversation about money, income. I started talking about life insurances, how important it is for us, because we don't know what life brings us here. Open this conversation. This conversation open doors and opportunities. As an immigrant, we're building from zero here. That's the big advantage. As I mentioned earlier, it means that we can build smarter habits at the starting level. We're creating a good foundation at starting level. So in that way, in long term, we are more disciplined. We know what we're doing, basically, a little bit. And kind of we know when to pivot things, because we started to build our foundation a little bit stronger. I heard from someone that if you can't handle $100 bill, how will you handle a $1 million? How can you be a better millionaire? What do you think that they do to make them a millionaire? Right? They probably work hard. They probably put their money into the right places, and they probably invest. They probably save up money in emergency fund. They probably protect their $1 million in case shit happens. And they probably are full of energy that they want to share because they have the choice to do so. So ask this question: who are you right now when you have just a little? Are you mindful? Are you responsible? Are you intentional? Because that's who you'll be when you have more. And of course, you can learn all these things. You can implement all these things to yourself. And as I mentioned, it's always a work in progress. But progress is a progress. I know it's easier said than done. Okay? But it's easier than you suffer at the end. We moved here not for fun. We moved here, but a little bit, okay. We moved here so that we have a better life. So our families and the generation after us have a better life. So make it happen little by little. It's going to be a challenge, but there's always ups and downs anyway. As they said in Filipino, gulong ng palad. But it changed the way how I think about myself and my future. So how about you? What money habits have changed your life? Or what money habits that I've just mentioned here that is relevant to you and you're gonna do something about it as soon as you end this video. If you find this video helpful resource, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment in the comment section below. I am also in Instagram and in Facebook page, not that much, but please follow me as well in that. I do have my budget tracker that includes income, expenses, savings and investment, and debt tracker. You'll find that link in my description box below. This is going to be a really helpful resource to you. It's currently 33% off, super cheap for a result that could potentially help you. Thank you so much again for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching till the end of the video. And always remember, you're amazing. You're doing a great job. We'll get there.